What's going on, everybody? You guessed it, It is your boy, Trey Sense, and we got a little bit of a review, a little bit of a discussion. You know how we do it here on the channel. So get comfortable, relax. What does EPMD say? Relax your mind and let your conscience be free. Something with the sounds of EPMD. And if you're tired, go take a nap or whatever. But don't take a nap. Chill out with your boy. Okay, before we get into this video, I need you to like this video if you like it. I need you to share this video, and I need you to sub to the channel. Man, oh man, sub to the channel. We just hit 4,000 subs, and we've already shot up past 4,500 subs. So y'all keep doing what y'all doing on y'all end, and that's liking, sharing, commenting, checking in, and I'm going to continue to get these videos out to you. Big shout outs to my people. Washington State is checked in. Washington, D.C. is checked in. New York is checked in. Little Rock, Arkansas has checked in. Bay Springs, Mississippi, stay checking in with me. Memphis, stay checking in with me. Georgia's checking in. Alabama has checked in. Everybody's checking in with your boy. VA has checked in. Y'all continue. North Carolina has checked in. Y'all continue to check in with your boy. If I've missed you, continue to check in. I will eventually see you and get to you. So what we got today, 7 fragrances from my extremely large collection that women find irresistible. If you spray these on, she won't leave you alone. 7 irresistible fragrances. 7 fragrances from my collection that women find irresistible. 7 irresistible men's fragrances to women. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 of them. The beautiful thing is I get to do some testing when I do these videos. Let's get into it. No further ado. This one doesn't get a lot of love. It doesn't get a lot of talk. It used to. The house is Mason Margiela's replica. The fragrance is Jazz Club. Oh, Jazz Club, you sweet thing, you. Oh, you sweet thing, like Shaka Khan said. Sweet thing. Nice. This fragrance is sexy. It is alluring. It is playful. It's different. It's not the average everyday blue scent or super woody fragrance or, ISOE supery or and it's, listen, it's nothing wrong with those fragrances because I like all of those. Like them all. But this one, this one gives you a little bit of a vibe. Something in there gives it a little bit of a vibe, like it's coconutty, a little bit tropical, a little bit warm, a little bit inviting. Just a rich, sexy fragrance. You see that juice? A little bit boozy. Just good. If you spray this on, she will not leave you alone. Trust me on this. Oh, that's nice. From the house of Mason Margiela. It is replica and it is Jazz Club. Oh, this next one. We're going to get some shit started. You know what it is? You're going to get some shit started. I'm just going to tell you. Don't wear this if you ain't prepared to fight them off of you. Don't wear this if you ain't trying to break up no homes. Don't wear this if you ain't trying to have her all up in your personal space, sniffing all up and through here. From the house of Nishane, it is honey. Oh my goodness. And I got a really good deal on this fragrance, man. I got it from Macari. Told the gentleman who I was that was selling it, and I was like, can you give it to me for this price? And he was like, yeah, I know who you are. Oh my goodness, that just hit my nose. He said, I know who you are. I watch your videos. This is a problem in a bottle. Oh my goodness. Rich, sweet, spicy, seductive. And the reason that I like fragrances like these two right here, other than the fact that they smell good, Fragcom does this funny thing. They forget about fragrances after so long, and I don't know why. We just move on from Ani. We just move on. Oh my goodness. If you spray this on, she is not going to leave you alone. Think spicy, gourmandy, vanilla is what you have in this bad boy. That smells like money. That's what that smells like. That smells like a man with some money to burn, money to blow. That's what that smells like. And that Jazz Club, the color of the juice makes you probably think it's more of a wintertime fragrance. It's not. It's not. It's a year-round scent. Definitely one that can be worn right about now. Because again, it's something in there. Maybe that's coconut. Something in there gives it sort of a tropical, warm vibe. Very sexy, very alluring. But at the same time, you can wear that right now. Same thing with Ani. You can wear this right now. But man, oh man. Don't wear this if you ain't trying to break up no homes and cause no problems. That's all I'm going to say. That's all I'm going to say. Got to move on. Great fragrance. Those two right there, I'm telling you, if you spray those two fragrances on, she will not leave you alone. This next one. Now, which one did I grab? They look so much alike. Okay. I got the right one. I got the one I was trying to get. This next one is from the house of Valentino. Can you guess which one it is? It is Valentino's Born in Roma. And I almost got Choral Fantasy. And I almost went with Intense. And I almost went with the original. And I almost went with Aqua. And I thought, no, go with your original. Because all of those are stellar. All of those are killer. And women love all of those. Valentino is just really, really good and gentlemanly. Now, here's the thing about this. As I said with the other two fragrances, they're not ISO-y, super-y, or in blue and modern. Well, this is. But it just works. This is a dressier version of Invictus or something like that. But it works. It's just one of those scent profiles that just says, come here and let me smell you. It just works. Women love the smell of this fragrance. And I'll tell you another thing that I like about these three fragrances right here. Because fragrances invoke conversation. There's never been a conversation where somebody just told me, hey, you smell good, and that was the end of it. It always leads to conversation. So when she asks you what you're wearing and you tell her it's Valentino Born in Roma, it gives you an opportunity to ensue in conversation and blah, 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 woo, woo, woo. Is this one unique? Is it the reinvention of the wheel? No. Does it stand out in a completely different way than the other ones? No. Again, that Jazz Club stands out. It's different. It's different. It's different. It smells good. It's great. And it's different. Same thing with the Ani. It smells rich. It just smells like money. This one, you come back home a little bit because it's more mainstream, it's more mass appealing, but at the same time, it is very, very sexy. It is also alluring, a little bit fruity, a little bit, yeah, definitely I would classify this as a blue fragrance, definitely in along the lines of all my Invictus up behind me, definitely along the lines of Invictus, but to me it's just a dressier, more playful version of Invictus, and I like this one. I actually prefer this to Invictus, but I'm a huge fan of Valentino. I think these fragrances are really good, and I don't know why people don't talk about them more, but they don't. But as a matter of fact, I said this was blue. This bottle comes across black till you hold it up in the light. Then you see it's really a blue bottle. So they were definitely going after a blue type fragrance. When you hold it up like that, it looks blue. When you hold it down here, it looks black. But yeah, it kind of looks blue. But you can definitely see it's blue when you hold it up in the light. But nonetheless, with this one, you're going to get much more mass appealing, playful, right down the middle, mainstream, but still sexy. From the house of Valentino, it is Born in Roma. Oh, this next one is very underrated, and it is very slept on, but it is also a little bit more mainstream. Dang, am I that low on juice in this one? I am. Goodness. From the house of Paco Rabanne, which is one of my favorite houses. It is 1 million parfum. And let me look at my oh, okay. I got a little. I thought my levels was like here. I was like, what? But they right here. And what you get with this one, man, is just a sexy, alluring fragrance as well. Very youthful, very playful. It reminds me of grape soda. It just does. But it's something about it that women absolutely adore. I think it's the sweetness in it, because for whatever reason, women don't like. Well, they like it too, but they've gone away from that oak, mossy, out by the woods, chopping wood by the fire, picking up raccoon boo-boo and squirrel nuts and all that. And they've gone away from that lumberjack with the hat to match type of scent, and they like this sweet, sweet, sweet cuddle, just sweetness that you're going to get from fragrances like this and like this. They just do. I mean, it is what it is. Especially if you're a younger guy coming across this video. That Born in Roma is moving a little bit. Man, all of these fragrances are good. If you that Ani though, that Ani is just that smooth vanilla in it. It's just nice. Okay, I got to get back on track. But this one again, think a really, really nice smelling fruity grape soda without the fizz. It's just sexy, and it just says, "Come smell me." If you spray this on, she's not going to leave you alone. I got 3 more. This next one, I've seen firsthand the compliments that this one will get you and the reaction that this one will get you. I paired this one with some JB Butters Egyptian Amber. Yeah, that's what it's called, Egyptian Amber. And it's from the house of Mancera. And it is Black Line. This one right here. Oud, slight citrus, clean, smells like money. That's what it is. It smells like money. In the air and off of your skin, this one will do magic, especially paired with that Egyptian Amber from JB Butters. It smells like money. Ain't no other way to say it. I went to the foot doctor with this on one day during Oud week, and as soon as I came into, her name is Ellie, as soon as I came into her nose, she stops and goes, "That smells good." And Ellie is a very attractive Spanish lady, Mexican lady, and she is very attractive. Going to check out to schedule my next appointment. They were all, "Somebody smells good." It's a home wrecker. It's a conversation starter. But what you get with this is a clean, very wearable oud. It's masculine, but it's different. Don't be afraid to wear a oud fragrance. Don't be afraid to wear it. The oud that we have in most of the fragrances over here is not a very challenging oud, and that's a good thing. But it is a oud that smells good, and it was hot. It was in the middle of the summer, and I still rocked it. It was about 100 degrees every day on the week that I did oud week. And this is one that, and you can pick this up extremely cheap, under $100. That's just nice, man. That's just nice. From the house of Mancera, which is another one of my favorite houses. It is black line. Trust me on this one. Dressy. You can dress it up. You can dress it down. You can keep it casual. You can wear it with sweats. You can wear it with a suit. Either way, it's going to be fine. Very, very versatile fragrance. But again, it is an oud-based fragrance, but the oud in here is very chill, very subtle, very easy to wear. But it's pronounced. This next one. Oh, this next one. And I will be getting the parfum of this soon. From the house of Tom Ford, it's Noir Extreme. That's Noir Extreme. And you know what it is. You know what it is. And you know what it do. It's Tom Ford. It's Tom Ford. And I'm not a Tom Ford fanboy by any means, any stretch of the imagination. This is a designer fragrance. Tom Ford to me is the definition of designer. It don't get more designer. Even if you got the signature series, whatever, it's still designer. That's what Tom Ford is a fashion designer. That's what he is. But this is a beautiful scent. It's one of those scents that when people smell on you, they remember you. And as I was moving that arm, I got a whiff of that 1 million parfum. Beautiful. It's funny because that Valentino is now starting to get a little bit woody. Slightly, but this is why I say it's a more dressed up version than Invictus, because now it's moving. The body of it is getting deeper and richer. It just smells a little bit better to me, to my nose, off of my skin than Invictus. Beautiful though. And that Jazz Club is doing what it do. And so is that honey. Man. Beautiful thing about these videos is you get to test with these fragrances. But yeah, this one, again, I think Tom Ford is a great designer house. Still, it's designer. I don't care what anybody says. It's designer. Great designer fragrance right here. You can get this for the price, man. I bought it full retail, but that's fine. I got it in a gift set. I think it was also part of the deal where I got, no, I don't think I got any testers with this one. I didn't, but it was fine. It was there. I smelled it. I had smelled it before. I wanted it. I got it. End of discussion. But you can get this on Macari. I think you can get a 50 mil for about 120. I think you can get the 100 mil for about 180. And I think I paid 220, 225. And mine was part of a gift set, so it had a travel atomizer in it that I sold for 30. So for 100 mil, so if you take the 225 off, I'm at what, 195. So, you know, in the ballpark. I normally don't. If I overpay, it's normally not by much. Trust me, it's just not by much. But making sure I got a spot to spray this, because I'm gonna put some of this Tom Ford on. That's just good. Comes out a little spicy, a little woody. When it hits the skin, comes out a little spicy, a little woody. And then it dries down to just a extremely sweet and almost irresistible fragrance. I love it. I love it. From the house, and it from the house of Tom Ford. And I'll be the first person to tell you, it took me a little while to get used to fragrances like this. I had Instant Crush, and I'm looking to add that back. I ended up giving it away to a female friend of mine. Stupid me, because she sold it, but pissed me off. But it's another story for another day. It took me a while to understand how to wear these type of fragrances, and the reason that I say that is because a sweet fragrance on my skin goes extremely sweet, and I was a little bit self-conscious of it because I was just like, yeah, it's coming across feminine, and then I had to just keep wearing it and understand, Trey, it's not coming across feminine, it's just coming across really, really sweet, and that's not a bad thing at all. So just wear it. And now that I've gotten used to it, I wish I had still had that bottle of Instant Crush, because I got a racehorse of a deal on it, which was part of the reason why I didn't mind passing it along. I didn't know she was going to sell it, but that's what females do. Yeah, this is a good one. Dressy. I think this is a great spring wedding, summer wedding, graduation, special occasion. And if you've got the pockets for it and you can catch these at good prices, then this could be an everyday scent for you. It's not out of the realm of possibility. You just have to be smart and catch it on sale. Let's say, for example, you do all of your business on a credit card like I do, and you get cash back. You know, you earn cash back over the course of time. So eventually you may be sitting there looking at $75 or $80 that you've accumulated in cash back dollars. So if you use that to buy it, and then you use your 37% off coupon, and you get the 100 ml bottle, again, you're looking at $180. And then if you're using $80 of it cash back, you're only in it $100. You can't beat that. I know a lot of people, think frag hunting is expensive, and it is. But every hobby is. Whether it's guns, cars, fishing, hunting, every hobby is expensive. So you're going to have to spend some money. So you may as well get what you want. And the longer this stays on my skin, the better it smells. That's an absolutely stunning fragrance. From the house of Tom Ford, it is Noir Extreme. This last one is from the house of JPG, and I am shocked that I didn't have a Don't Bore Her Dior Her fragrance on here, but I would have had to stretch it to 10 to do that, and I didn't want to stretch it to 10, so we cut it off at 7 because 7 represents completion. And to complete this list, we have, my bottles are getting empty, y'all. They're getting low. From the house of Jean Paul Gaultier, it is Ultramar. And this is a beautiful fragrance as well. It is one that the women love, 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 love. It just smells good. That just smells really good. This may be my favorite from the Lamar line from JPG. This may be my favorite. And I've got the new Elixir. It's good. It's good. But this is just sexy. This is just sexy, man. Again, here we go with the blue fragrances. It's a little blue, a little bit fresh, but it just has that something about it that just smells really, really good. I've got so many different fragrances on right now, and they all smell good. The 3 that are standing out the most is that Ani, that Tom Ford, that 1 Million Parfum, man. And this very subtle very chill. You get a little bit of blue and a little bit of sweetness. And I just say blue. I'm not sure whether it's Isoe Super or Ambroxan that gives it that blue smell. It's one of the two. I think I pick up on a kiss of leather in the background, but nothing that makes it smell old or dated or old manly. Still definitely a young and playful fragrance. I like it. I like it a lot. Everything that I sprayed here, I think is beautiful and is a banger. All 7 of these, I think, are amazing, amazing, amazing fragrances. And I think all of these will absolutely drive your lady crazy, or a lady around you, the girl at the office, you're trying to get her attention, you went on a date, whatever the situation may be, any of these 7, and you're gonna be in the ballpark, guys. You're gonna be in the game. All right, man. Well, I've kept you long enough, so I'm gonna get off of here, edit this video, get it up, and get it ready for you to watch. I'm not sure when you see this. It may be Sunday. Maybe Sunday when you see this video. Sunday or Monday, but either way, I hope you've all had a great weekend, and thank you for being the best part of this channel. Again, continue to check in, and thank you for everything that you've done. The last month has been incredible, and we're on pace again to break the record that we set last month. So let's get it. And we are looking at 5,000 subs. We just hit 4,000, but we are looking at 5,000 subs. So let's go. Let's get there. I love you all, and may God bless you all. Until next time, guys. Peace. Oh, and decants of any of these are available with the exception of this one. I just don't really have a way. I know I can buy a funnel. I just don't have a way to properly spray this in a decant thingy, a decant, without spraying it everywhere. So it's not worth just losing the juice. But any of this other stuff, if you want a sample, my email will be in the description along with the email to JB Butters. And yeah, so you can get yourself some JB Butters by using code TREY5 and get $5 off, or you can email me and you can get yourself a decant of all of these, probably cheaper than you're going to be able to get them anywhere else. So all right, guys, that's it. I love you all, and may God bless you all. Until next time, guys. Peace.